In the 90s, the Neo Geo AES was like the Lamborghini of home consoles. And if a console is like a car, then a handheld is like a bicycle. But a really nice bicycle isn't nearly as impressive as a really nice car. Which brings us to the Neo Geo Pocket. Let's check it out. Released in 1998 and discontinued in 2001, some may call SNK's little handheld a failed Game Boy killer. But to compare it to the Game Boy is to misunderstand the motivations of SNK entirely. Just as a Lamborghini isn't comparable to a Geo Metro, the Neo Geo AES isn't really anything like the Super Nintendo, in intent nor execution. Rather, it was meant to be an in-home arcade cabinet. The Neo Geo Pocket serves the same purpose, but is meant as a pocket arcade. Most of the games released for it are arcade-style games, including some of the best fighters to ever grace a handheld system. Gals fighters, I'm looking at you. DOA ain't got nothing on these gals. The game you see me playing is Metal Slug, the second mission, and the system is the Neo Geo Pocket Color. That's right, not only does this system pump out arcade-quality titles, but it does it all in color. In 1999, SNK released the Color revision, thoroughly pissing off anyone who bought the monochrome version. I can't speak for the monochrome, but the Color version has a decent screen, if you happen to live on the surface of the sun. I have never seen a screen that is this hard to see, even in a well-lit room. The controls, however, are a different story. All of the buttons are pressure sensitive, including the option and power buttons. This makes it an ideal handheld for fighting games, as each button can serve two functions based on how hard you tap them. The lack of a D-pad should be apparent at this point. Instead, the Neo Geo Pocket features what I would call a luxurious micro-switch stick. It's like an arcade stick at your thumb, and it feels so good. Just listen to that. That's the sound of quality. The system runs off not one, not three, but two different battery types. In the back you'll find two battery doors, one for two AA batteries which power the system, and one for a CR2032 watch battery, which acts as battery backup for the system memory. That's right, this handheld has system memory, way ahead of Nintendo by about 6 years for those keeping track at home. The system memory is used for the dashboard-like UI that boots up when no cartridge is inserted. From this screen you can check what time it is in London, or check your horoscope. Nothing to call home about, but for the time it was a neat little feature.
Ooh. Ouch.
Games come on these little cartridges that are just a bit smaller than a Game Boy cartridge. They are made of grippy plastic, and I rather like the design. They work well, they're easy to insert and remove, and they hold games. Simple. The design of the system is blocky, but much more ergonomic than any other handhelds at the time by a long shot. Until Nintendo blatantly knocked off the design. Shame on you, Nintendo. Shame. And that does it for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I really like this handheld. It's one of my favorites, and I would recommend it to anybody who's into collecting handhelds or collecting for Neo Geo. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.